Hi, this is Dan. In this video we will discuss the anatomy of a Google search results page. So here we are at the Google homepage that you get when you go to google.com, and I'm going to do a search for landscape contractors. So here we are. When you do a search for landscape contractors, you would get a page, and based on your location, results would be totally different. So in this case, at the very top there's an ad, and that means that a company paid to place this ad on here. As far as on the right hand side as well, there are ads, and these companies have paid to be on here. And the second section here that I'm going to cover is the Google Places, and that means that Google created pages for businesses that are located in most areas that fit certain criteria, and the businesses can go in here and claim their pages by going into Place Page and following a set of steps that Google requires. There are 7 spots on here, and that's pretty much all there is. And if you happen to be in the top 7, that's great. If you're not, then you would be in the you'd have to click on here to see more results. If you have a business, you want to be in the top 7, preferably number 1. And if you haven't claimed your page yet, you should do that. And you could do that by clicking on here, and it would say business owner ? On the right hand side here. And if you are the business owner, you click on here and you follow the steps that they recommend you go through. If you are the owner and you already claimed your spot, then you would know that by it's not claimed. Let's see that one. By the check mark, and it says owner verified listing. That means that once you have an owner verified listing, you can go in there and make changes to it. So you can have graphics on here, photos, you can have videos, and people can actually review your site. They can review your site even though you haven't claimed it, but if they have reviews, you can comment on those reviews as well. So if you get a bad review, you can say try to fix the situation if possible. So that's pretty much Google Places. And next I'm going to go scroll down to the organic search results, and this is where a lot of the in this case, these pages aren't that relevant because they're in California and Oregon. So let me switch to another location that's more local. So let's type in Baldwin, and Baldwin's next to Chesterfield. So here in Google Places, I'm going to see the Baldwin Google Places pages, and here I'm going to see the contractors that are located in Baldwin. So it would be preferable for your business to show up in here and down here as well. Down here is not so much based on location. You can have multiple locations that you service, but as far as your physical location, the address determines that, and you can only have pretty much one address. If you have multiple locations, multiple physical addresses, you can do that, but for the most part, most places have one address for this type of for landscaping contractors. And so if your business is located in Baldwin, and you wanted to show your website to people that live outside of Baldwin, then you would have to do search engine optimization for your website to show up on here. and that's another area that I'm going to cover in another video. But for the time being, let's just say that if you service an area, you want to be on here. If you want some pay-per-click sponsored ads, you can pay Google to advertise on here. And if you want to acquire more traffic in various ways, you can show up down here in the organic search results. And basically these organic search results are basically a popularity contest. The more people that like your website, the more people that direct to your website, and the more content you have to become an expert in your field, those are things that improve your rankings, and that's very important in order to acquire and capitalize on the traffic to the internet. And the reason I say that is because when you look at this chart, you will see that on page 1, almost 90% of the traffic belongs to page 1. 10% goes to page 2, and a fraction goes to anything beyond that. If you're in the number 1 spot, this is 42% of the traffic. That's huge compared to 12% for the number 2 and 8.5% for number 3 spot. Regardless, if you can be in the top 3, in most cases you'll be doing fine. You want to be number 1 if it's possible, and it is possible considering that you can do something about it, but it is also possible for your competition to outrank you based on the investment and the strategies that they follow. With that in mind, I just want to say that this is where you want to be. You want to be in number 1, number 2, or number 3, and you can do something about it. If you have any questions, please call me. I'm going to leave my website address and my phone number at the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and hope to be able to provide more videos for you. And if you have any questions, like I said, please call. Thank you.